With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback, Josh Allen.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Pass caught by Shakir. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 10 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. And they hold him to no good.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Caught right side by Coleman. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They are led out by the former Wildcat, played his college ball in Tucson at the University of Arizona, their rookie quarterback.
Going on the road in the playoffs, that is a daunting task, Mike, for any quarterback in this league, let alone a rookie. So here we have a guy that's been very resilient. He's played really well all season long. Now it's an opportunity for him to take his game to another level.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Colts first down.
A gain of 12. To
throw is Rush.
Indianapolis.
That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. And they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Still second down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5. Now, Rush. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Colts, the first down.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Edgerrin Cooper, they're on the tackle. 21. Here's 2nd and 8. Rush. It's to the left side and taken in by Downs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. He's got his man. That's down. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's got to make some mistakes.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Indy.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
It is good. Makes the score Colts 7, Bills nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7 0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He'll find Shakir open right side. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Bech. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. Allen to throw again. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. as they go to work on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
He was taken down behind the line
3rd
of scrimmage.
and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jack back. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece.
The game at 7.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Rush to throw. The open man is down. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Rush. Still going inside the 20. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On the give, this is Taylor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Throwing is Rush. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Sanders onto the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Throwing is Rush. That's to the end zone and batted away. It's incomplete. They wanted 6. They come away with nothing and cannot connect on 4th down. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Allen on 3rd down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Bills bringing on their punting unit, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this one caught along the sideline to say already out of bounds. Wow. Throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in. Down the right sideline. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Colts. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field to try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
A run up the middle with Cook. Into the secondary at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Gain on the play. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Allen will throw. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Again, it's Allen to the air. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was covered by Brian Asamoah.
One more time going up top with Allen. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, Rush. That one, oh, it's on target, but It goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Rush. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be third down. Rush. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now, he'll air one out. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Indianapolis.
Back to the air one more time. Pass right side to down. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So up comes Rush as the offense will try to tack on two.
The Colts will line up.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Throw right side is taken in by Bennett. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Now Allen on first down. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5.
To the air once more is Allen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 21 yards.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Allen to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Rush to throw. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Here's second and 2. Throwing is Rush. A ball deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here's Rush. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you now to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. This one taken at the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. On the handoff, this is Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Colts have got it. He gets free. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Colts. Sanders here for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Bills offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
1st and 10.
yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Allen working from the pistol. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
In motion, Besh. Throwing again is Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Play action now, and here's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Allen going to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And the Colts, first down.
18 Cardinal.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Richardson. There's that man again. Another catch. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Bills offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19.
1st and 10 at the 28.
In motion, Besh. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Asamoah on the tackle. A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Extra point try by Bass. It's up and good. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10.
34. Bills 24.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Allen on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Allen going to throw for it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
5 yards on the play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throw once more. Here's Allen. This is caught at the 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's another Bills 1st down.
They'll run with Cook. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Brings up 2nd
Now
and
back
goal.
at the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the gun, throw here for Allen. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. From the gun, here is Allen. To the goal line and in. Jack Best. Touchdown, Bills. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The score, Colts 41, Bills 31.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. This drive will start on the ground, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Here's Rush. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Throwing is Rush. He's got his man. That's down. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Rush. Looking middle, and he's got downs.
Holding offense.
Big Bernard Ryman couldn't hide there. Now Rush. Moving to his left. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd and 10. Rush. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Once again, it's Cook. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down.
Allen to throw on third and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Now a give up the middle, and he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Talk things over before third down.
Third down and 2.
Rush to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Now give on the ground. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Fourth and goal, decision time, and they will go for it. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the...
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's the play. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How's it be? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phones keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Hope it's that. Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They offer and lots, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock shot, cause this is it.
You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't your heart in hand. You know you're better than that.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Two distant strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your me, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I shorty what they call it, she said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead, I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey. Daddy Bingo, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from the bank. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Mitchell again. Oh, what a hit! Charge the ball loose! And the fumble recovery is made. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Blitz coming here. Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Jackson now on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long.
In punt formation for the Ravens.
He'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
First carry here for the rookie out of Jacksonville State. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Bengals have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Burrow setting up the play action. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On 1, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Jackson, quick pass wide. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
I guarantee you QB wants that throw back. I know most are perfectionists, and when it's caught just a bit out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
He gets it to Fant. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That's cut at the 4. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals make it a 1-point game. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Jackson throwing here. And this one is launched downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Caught by Flowers. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
On 1, ready?
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
So QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 180. 11, Mike.
Straight ahead, he's fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5.
Recovered line of offense.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Burrow's going to sneak it. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Bengals take a second quarter lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Again, this is Mitchell. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
180!
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Give him 5 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 7-yard gain. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Bengals going dime here. 6 DBs out there. 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt.
In punt formation for the Ravens.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, take. Right in.
Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Right in. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow to the air now. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And off from the pistol to Cook. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen throw, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
That's Mitchell on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offensive line fast. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
He was tackled at the 27.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Look at that power, deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. Escapes the pocket. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. The Ravens pick it up. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now on 3rd. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, for a really big loss.
1-1, ready?
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Here we go. 11.
3rd and long for him here. Has it downfield, working the left. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Completed over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
On one, ready?
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Gun. Cut. Wide 80. Wide side. Cut.
From the red zone on first. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
One, ready?
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Here we go.
Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Ravens 17. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
What? Yeah. Really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits. What? All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Middle. Report.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Looking slant route, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it with Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Here's Cook. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
11, 90. Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on fourth down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. This is Henry on 2nd. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stop made by Barrett Carter.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This one left for Lamar. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. And that one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here. Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller.
Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make the play just as that tight end did.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go...
And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals lead by 14. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals lead by 15 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Lamar. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimized the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
12.
Brown on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Looking right, and he finds him. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Burrow. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Hop. Ready.
Here's a design run. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 back.
Here's the backup. First throw. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's loaded another one up. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Defense getting in on the Farm Bronc with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. They pull out the reverse. Showing a little burst so far. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. They make the tackle at the 38. Working quickly here.
That's good for Baltimore.
On 1st down, Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens cut into the lead by another point.
26. Ravens 27.
Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. You got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
It's a gain of 3 for them. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell on the carry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the gun, Jackson.
2nd and 7.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He'll air it out on 3rd. He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that makes it 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Jackson yet again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panthers.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. We've set it down from 37.
Let's go now. Ready.
Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry come up. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go, shot.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught. Chase has it. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Brown on 1st and goal. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey! 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready, right?
Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college, but that's his first in the NFL using his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd down now, they need 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Second quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. And drawn up for him. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Baltimore.